what's wrong, buddy? You're looking kind of bummed. Bro, I'm just not getting enough sales. Are you following up with any of your leads? Nah. Well, you need to be following up because you do understand that the majority of all your deals, all your sales are going to come from following up. Like, at the very beginning, you're only going to get so many of those, and then you got to nurture those leads, right? And stay in front of them until they are ready. You don't know where they are in the sales cycle, so you got to be following up or you're missing most of your sales. Huh, I didn't think about it that way. Thanks for the help, pal. Hey, I got you.
All right, what is going on, guys? We are back for another one. If you haven't already, make sure you drop me a like, make sure you are subscribed, and turn on that bell for notifications. Let's get right into it. Today, this is a highly anticipated video, and I've been wanting to make it for quite a while. I was waiting, for some stuff to, us to really dial in our processes even more, because we redid a lot of stuff in our follow-up, and that's what we're going to be talking about today is follow-up. All right, how to double your sales with the same exact marketing budget right now. And if you do not have your follow-up dialed in, I can promise you, you are leaving so much money on the table, because at least 60% of all of the deals we do come from following up in some form or another. Okay, so I'm going to talk about two different ways that we follow up. All right, as far as to two different lists. All right, we have our hot list, and then we have what we call our not motivated list, or our nurture list, right? That's in the cycle of selling, that we're going to keep nurturing them, stay in front of them with multiple marketing channels, keep reaching out to them and providing as much value, so whenever they get to the part in the cycle where they are ready to sell, we are there in front of them and we are there getting that deal. All right, so let's get right into it. So this is going to be a lot on the whiteboard, and bear with me because it's really windy out here today, so I'm trying to prevent this whiteboard from freaking flying into the bay on us. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so our hot list, right? So what is our hot list? Our hot list is going to be the prospects, the leads that we are working right now currently that could sell potentially in the next 2 months. That is what we are going to call our hot list, okay? So these are the people that we are going to be spending the most time following up with. We are going to be spending, the most resources, right, financially, staying in front of them, and we're going to do everything we can throughout this time period, or indefinitely, right, to a point, until they sell the actual house, to be that person they sell to. So how do we do that in our business, right? All right, so let's break it down. So we got the lead, right? So let's just say now the lead, we've already either went to an appointment, we made them an offer, we didn't get them to convert right then at that time. So now it's going to go into the hot list bucket if we know they're going to be selling, right? There's something going on, they're selling for sure. So how are we going to follow up with them? So right out of the gate, they are going to get a direct phone call from us every single week for the first month. All right, so one call per week, month one. Then what does it look like moving forward? So for the next 3 months after that first month, we are going to call them every 2 weeks, okay? So, all right, month 4. All right, so what happens now? We're at the 5th month, and I'm just talking about phone calls right now at this point. I'm also going to get into the other stuff as well. So now we're at month 5, all right, and apparently they haven't sold to us yet. We're going to talk about the other stuff that we're doing as well, but now we're going to go 1 call a month for the next year, okay, or until they sell us the property. Okay, so that is just for the phone side, right? So that's just on the calling side. Now let's talk about text messaging, all right? So we've already hit them. We know we're hitting them 1 time per week for month 1, okay? So we're also going to be sending 1 to 2 text messages every week for that first month as well, all right? So month 1, okay? So now what happens for getting the month 4, right? So just like we did right here, we did 2 calls per month, so we're actually going to move it over to the same kind of thing, but we're going to rotate. So we're going to be calling them, let's just say 4 weeks in a month, right? We're going to call them week 1 and 2, all right? Then we're going to text them week 1 and 3, and then we're going to text them week 2 and 4. Okay, so we're rotating and we're building like multiple touch points, right? So you kind of see where I'm going here, right? Makes sense? Comment below if this makes sense. So now let's just put that on here. 2-month forward, okay? So now what we got the rest of it, right? So now we have 1 call per month that we're hitting them, right? 1 year until they sell. So then we're also going to be hitting them with a text as well during that time, okay? So let's just say this, we're going to do 1 text per month or until they sell. All right, so that's what we're looking at. We're looking at rotating and touching them in multiple different ways. So this is almost like I talk about omni-channel marketing. This is like omni-channel follow-up, okay? So let's get into now mail, okay? So we, as a lot of you guys know, we send a lot of mail, all right? We send a ton of mail, and it still really works really well today, right? So let's get into now how this coincides with the mail, because we're gonna still be hitting them with mail, at least at a bare minimum, okay? So we'll talk about the first month. All right, so before I get ahead of myself. All right, so that's direct mail. Okay, so right after the appointment, or we made the offer over the phone, whatever it is, we are going to send them a piece of mail immediately if we did not get them to convert. But that is a super secret follow-up package, not just a regular piece of direct mail. I'm not talking about a postcard, I'm not talking about a letter, I'm talking about an actual package, okay, that we're gonna send them. We're gonna send them a copy of the offer. We're going to send them a copy of the comps, a credibility kit showing them why they should be working with us, right? We're going to whatever the problem was that we solved or whatever like that, here's a hit, all right, or a tip. Put that in the agreement, in the contract. So whatever you told them that you were going to do to solve their problem, if it's a little outside the box, a little bit different, just even put that on there, guys, in the additional terms, okay? So that way you're showing them more and more value, and then we throw some other cool stuff in there, like some branded stuff. Sometimes we'll give them like a Starbucks gift card that's branded, so we put all kinds of stuff in this package, right? And it comes as lumpy mail, and you are going to stand out, all right? No one else is doing this, all right? And if there is, there's very few people that do it. And I mean, I've been talking about this for the last several years, and we've been doing this a long, long time. And I know a lot of people that I've helped that now do this. I help them build out that package, okay? Because that package right there is an absolute game changer in your business. Will it cost you a little bit extra money? Yes, it will. But remember, we're talking about our hot leads. Okay, we're talking about our hot leads. So guys, this freaking matters, okay? So let's get into what else we do with direct mail. So at least 1 per month until they sell, all right? And I'm being very, very serious about that. It will send them mail for the rest of their lives if they let us, right? If they don't sell, we're gonna keep freaking sending them mail. If we know that there was that distress, remember there's your hot list, talk to them, stuff has happened. We know it's a viable deal. And stuff happens, circumstances change, we know, and then sometimes selling the property gets put off, and we understand that, right? Life happens, so we need to do everything we can to stay in front of them, touching them multiple ways, because think about it like this, all right? So let me explain something to you like in this way. So you're out there, you're marketing like crazy to prospects that you are hopeful that they want to sell, right? Or, that they reach back out to you, or, they're willing to let you come to their house and make them an offer, whatever that is, okay? So you're willing to keep spending that money. For the people that are on here like, man, that seems like a lot of money and a lot of, everything else to like keep following up with these people. It's like, look, this is a more valuable lead than any of those other ones that you're even talking about. Remember, you're prospecting with, your traditional marketing, your regular marketing. This is someone that's already spoken to you. Someone's already aware of you. Someone's already showed interest in selling. So why wouldn't you put more precedence over them and helping them and staying in front of them and being that person when they are ready to sell? Okay, so that's the way you gotta look at it. This is the most important list that you will ever have in your business as far as motivated sellers goes. All right, by far. There's no other distress list or anything like that, guys, that's a cold list. This is a warm list, okay? This is sales gold, guys, the sales gold. All right, so we are gonna send them at least 1 per month until they sell. And then also during any season, like, holidays, any, let's just say Christmas or Thanksgiving, whatever, right? We are going to send them actual like holiday cards as well, Just not even, you know, really like super salesy, just, hey, you know, happy whatever holiday it is from the team here at Fair Home Offers. You know, if you still have any interest in selling or anything like that, we would love to revisit that with you. Please give us a call, yada, yada, yada. Not a hard sale, but just a touch, right? But it's different because everyone else is still sending them the same things over and over and over again during those seasons, right? So this is how you're going to stand out. This is how you're going to be different, okay? So let's talk about the other follow-up channel, which is email, okay? 1 to 2 emails per month until they sell. Okay, so they're also going to go into an email sequence because we always make sure that we get their emails right at the beginning. We'll say, hey, you know, just so we make sure we can send you the offer, can we have an email and even a backup email just in case? So 1 to 2 emails. So let's just review what's happening here. Okay, so when they first come in and we don't convert them, you know, then they're going to get 1 call per week for month 1. We're just going to talk about what's going to happen in month 1 just so you can get a good idea. Okay. So they're going to get 1 call per week in month 1. All right. They're going to get 1 to 2 texts per week in month 1. They're going to get a follow-up package, a super secret follow-up package in month 1, and we're going to send that out immediately. And then we're going to also follow that up with the next mail piece within a 2-week time period. Okay. Then they're also going to get 1 to 2 emails per month until they sell. That's going to be a drip sequence that is leading them into the direction of selling to us, right? So it's strategically breaking down value, why we are the best, why you should work with us. And we really believe that, right? That isn't just something that we're doing, a tactic. We believe that. We believe in our customer experience and we focus hard on the customer, and that's part of what makes us really different, right? So those are going to be the main things, right? So with the hot list, how we break that down, but then we're also going to be doing RVMs as well. We'll also, if we don't get them, I'll just say this, if we don't get them on the call, okay, so we're not hitting them with the call and we're getting them actually on the phone and we leave a voicemail, then what we might do is we'll keep trying, right? We'll keep trying to hit them, but then we'll actually start throwing in some RVMs as well periodically, just because, right? Just to mix it up a little bit. But guys, this is the breakdown right here. This is what it looks like. And just so you know and you understand, on average, if you look at follow-up and sales statistics, it takes about an average of 6 touches, okay, to somebody in order to actually convert them and get a sale. So most people aren't following up. Most of your competition isn't following up, or they really suck at it, okay? So you can take this kind of framework, and if you want me to do more videos on really like a detailed breakdown of this stuff, guys, I'm more than happy to do it. I love you. I want you to succeed. I want you to crush this year. So guys, this is part 1, all right? This is part 1. We're going to be doing part 2, which is going to be talking about the not as motivated prospects, how you treat them, how you nurture them, okay? So if you haven't, make sure you drop me a like, make sure you subscribe, turn on that bell for notifications, guys. We're going to keep dropping the fire for you. It's a lifestyle, baby. Doing whatever it takes to do whatever you want. Make sure you are following me on Instagram. I'm doing cash giveaways on there. I'm posting every single day, trying to provide as much value as I can. I put exclusive content on there that you don't see on YouTube. So make sure at James the Hawk, go give me a follow on Instagram. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.